What's good, YouTube? Today I'm going to be showing you how I recreated some of my favorite Blackpink hairstyles. So keep watching if you're interested, and I hope you enjoy. So for the first look, I'm just starting off with flat ironing my hair. I've listed all of the products that I've used down below, and I'm just going in with some heat protectant and running it through quickly just to get a nice smooth look. And now I'm going in with some serum just to add some moisture to my dried up ends. Now we're going to begin teasing the crown area. Now I'm going in with the mattifying powder just to help me add extra volume while I'm teasing my hair. And I'm also using a teasing comb for this and just going layer by layer until I like how big it's looking. It's totally all personal preference. You don't have to go too crazy. Also notice my technique when I'm teasing. I do a few light strokes and then I do like a final heavy stroke that kind of like locks it all together. Now I'm using the end of my teasing comb just to smooth everything out and trying to make the top look like a little more even and balanced. Now I'm just going in with some hairspray to make sure nothing moves out of place. And I'm using bobby pins that I painted with nail polish because I had to improvise since I didn't have any crystal bobby pins on hand. So the next look I'm doing is Jisoo's safety pin hairdo. Then I'm going in with a tail comb and using the arch of my eyebrow as a reference point, and I'm parting all the way down to my nape and halfway above my ear. Then I'm going to grab a small section of hair and divide it into 3 smaller but equal pieces. Then I'm gonna start my inverted aka Dutch braid by crossing the 2 outside strands under the middle strand while incorporating hair into the braid. So we're just gonna keep repeating the same steps until we've reached the end of the braid, and then we're gonna do the same thing on top as well. So I'm going in with some safety pins. Be careful not to poke yourself. I chose gold because gold is how I roll, but Jisoo has silver pins in, and just add them in wherever you feel looks good. Now I'm just gonna go back in and tease it a little and play around with my hair until I like how it's looking. So the next look I'll be doing is Lisa's paperclip crown. But I don't have any front bangs, so I decided I would just part my hair down the center and put some little pieces of face framing. Now I'm going to be grabbing a small section of hair right by the middle part and divide it into 3 smaller but equal pieces. Then I'm going to start doing another inverted braid by crossing the 2 outside strands right under the middle strand, at the same time incorporating hair into the braid. Notice the position of the braid. I have it kind of closer to my face so that it gives more of that crowned effect. Now that I'm done the braid, I just kind of pull it apart to give it like more of an exaggerated, elegant look. And we're gonna repeat the same thing on the other side. Now I'm adding in paper clips one by one, just randomly throughout the crown. This part, of course, is completely optional. I know it's very extra. So now I'm going to be showing you how I recreated Jennie's braid. I did it in two versions, one super long and one kind of like at this length. So I'm just starting off with some silver extra long braiding hair that you can pick up at your local beauty supply. And I'm going to remove the elastic and divide the hair into two and just kind of pull out pieces at the end so that it looks a little more natural. Then I'm going to put the elastic back on the way it came, and I'm going to attach a bobby pin through it. Now I'm just going to add some gel to my hair just to smooth everything out, and I'm gonna put it in a high ponytail and just try and get it as smooth as possible with a boar bristle brush. Then I'm gonna tie it twice for extra security. And now this part's kind of tricky, but I'm going to wrap the elastic with the bobby pin around the ponytail and secure it through, kind of like loop it underneath. And after, I'm gonna grab another bobby pin and just make sure to get it as secure as possible. Then I'm going to apply some hair gel to a section of hair and wrap it around the ponytail and the braiding hair to conceal everything for a more finished look. I'm going in with a couple of bobby pins to secure the end of the hair. Now I'm going to divide the braiding hair and my own hair into 3 even sections and start doing another inverted braid. Then I'm going to keep braiding until I reach the very end. I decided in this video that I would just tie my hair with an elastic, but alternatively, if you choose, you can burn the ends or dip it in hot water. And then I'm just going to adjust the braid where I see necessary. Next, I'll be showing you how to do the shorter version. All the steps are exactly the same, except I cut off maybe about 12 inches of hair. And then when I ended the braid, I decided to fold the ends up and tie it with an elastic to create a little loop. Okay, this is embarrassing, but I didn't realize that this image was Photoshop until I blew it up on my laptop. So I'm gonna keep this in the tutorial anyway since it looks pretty cool. So first I'm going to section my hair again using the arch of my brow as a reference point and down to my nape. And then I'm going to start doing the same inverted Dutch braid along the side of my head. But this time I'm going to be braiding till my ends. Then I'll be going in with a curling wand and heat protectant, and I'm just going to spray my hair and run the protectant through my hair, and then I'm going to be curling both away and towards my face. I'll also be leaving about maybe 2 to 3 inches of hair at the ends to create more of a beachy wave look. So once that's completed, I'm just gonna pull the curls apart and kind of like loosen it up. And then I'm going in with some jump rings that I got from Michael's to decorate my braid. So I'm just gonna put them in one by one wherever I see necessary. And then I also added these little charms that I got from an earring set at Forever 21 to add a little something extra. And the final look is Rosé's half braid featuring some pink Peekaboo highlights. So I'll be parting my hair down the center all the way down to my nape using my tail comb. So I've already pre-curled my clip-in extensions on the lowest heat setting with my curling wand, and then I pinned them to let them cool in place so that the curl would last longer. And now I'm going to install the extensions just behind my ear. So I'm going to grab a piece of hair and spray it with some hairspray before teasing it. And I'm using that same method with the light strokes and then one heavy stroke to kind of lock in all the teasing together. And then I'm gonna clip the extension over the tease section. I'm also going to remove a couple of pieces of hair for some face framing. And again, I'm going to do another inverted braid, but this time it'll be with the whole left half of my head. So I'll only be braiding till we reach the bottom, and we're gonna put it in a pigtail. Once you're done with the braid, you can pull it apart again to make the braid prettier. Then I'm gonna go in with my curling wand to curl the ends of the braid going away from my face. Also, I wanted to point out that for this look, I'm curling my hair all the way to the end, unlike the last look. And I'm also going to be curling the face framing pieces, also going away from my face. Next, I'll be curling the other side layer by layer, going away from my face. And then I'm going to grab a piece of hair about the same level as the other side of where I placed the other extension, and then tease it and install it in the same method. And then once you're done that, you're just gonna go ahead and continue curling the rest of the right hand side, and just keep curling away from your face. And then once you're done that, you can just add some hairspray and then pull the curls apart and just make it look a little looser and adjust it wherever you see fit. And then that's the final look.